We'll continue. We'll move to part 9 now of constructions chapter. Section 6.3, some construction of triangles. Again the same section continued. The last video we have seen adjacent side greater than opposite side, difference between two sides with given base and base angle. In this video we will see in the next page we are going to construct one more triangle, this one more indirect measurement. We will see what is that in the next page. Two base angles and perimeter. So in this part we are going to see how to construct a triangle where two base angles are given and a perimeter is given. So perimeter, base angles, we have to construct triangle ABC. In case one base angle and one top angle are given, calculate the other base angle using angle sum property of a triangle. Sometimes just to confuse the question, it will say angle B is so much, angle A is so much, perimeter is so much, construct triangle. So you should not by mistake consider angle B and angle A and start the drawing construction. So you should find out angle C. So when we move to the next page, you will know that B and C only we are seeing. Just I have given this note so that in the event whenever any top angle is given, you have to calculate the other base angle and then start the construction. We will be discussing example 1 of textbook simultaneously while constructing this triangle. So in the textbook there is an example 1 where the measurement actual values are given. In all the previous cases, previous 4 parts, we have not seen any example because there is no textbook example. So we have just seen how to construct without any measurements. But in this example 1, in this part, we are going to see how to construct with actual measurements given. We will also see one more example which is not in the textbook, I have given myself, where the angle will be more than 90 degrees, one of the angles, to see whether it is possible. Because in the last 2 parts we saw if the angle is more than 90 degrees, one there is a limitation, one it is not possible. So we will see example 2 like that. First let us see example 1. Given base angles, angle B is 60 degrees, angle C 45 degrees. So both base angles are given. AB plus BC plus CA equal to 11 centimeter. Construct triangle ABC. So these are the given dimensions. So carefully watch, I will go a little slow only, except wherever known concepts are there, like suppose we have to draw some perpendicular bisector, or if the proof is only congruence in triangle CPCT, though in those places I will go fast. Rest of the construction which is new to you, I will go a little slow. Once again, here in this page you will see only the construction. I will tell what I am doing. In the next page, whatever I have told stepwise is available in the next page. So what you can do, carefully observe here, and once this is over, go to the next page and then note down all the points. If you have understood whatever I have told, fine, no problem. If you have not understood, come back to this page, whatever you have noted, then you once again start playing the video and see each and every point what is written in your notebook and what is told here are matching. So let us start the construction now. Draw a line x, y equal to the given perimeter. xy equal to 11 centimeter. So xy is nothing but AB plus BC plus CA equal to 11 centimeter. This is the first step. The second step is, maybe the number of steps may be slightly different when compared to what is going to be shown in the next page. Only the number will be different, but the steps are same. Maybe when I am now going to say steps 2, probably there it may be step 1 that I don't remember, but you can see you don't need to bother about the number of steps. It is a question of actual how we are constructing the drawing. The next step is we are going to draw angle B equal to 60 degrees. But we are not going to locate B because we don't know what is AB, what is BC, what is CA. So we will only we will only draw one angle now. Yes, now here what happens, angle B equal to 60 degrees, I am not going to use protractor, but I am going to use the angle 60 degree construction which we have studied in the second part. I think it is second or third part we have seen. Whichever is already known to you, I will go a little fast here. See only the construction how it is happening. I will again start. One semicircle, equivalent to semicircle, point, again exactly x to this point to that arc, again point, join this, yes. So now this has become 60 degrees. Hope all of you know how to construct a 60 degree angle. So I have constructed that without mentioning the steps. But it is available in the drawing. The drawing is slowly made, so you will be able to understand even if you have forgotten. So the second step is construct angle LXY equal to 60 degrees. Similarly, on the right side, we will call it as MYX equal to 45 degrees. Same semicircle or more than a semicircle, one point, y to this point, the same, keep the same compass, same distance in the compass, another curve, another arc point, one more arc point. So what has happened? The first one is 60 degrees, the second one is 120 degrees. Now I am going to see a perpendicular bisector, not a perpendicular, a bisector. A bisector is drawn. So what is this? Yes, all of you will know this is 90 degrees. Now I am going to draw again a bisector between this point. So I am drawing a point at the same semicircle we drew between this point and the point between x and y. One more bisector, calling it as M. Now what is MYX? Yes, it's equal to 45 degrees. So this is the second step. First step is xy equal to 11 centimeter given perimeter. Second step is drawing both the angles on the left side and right side from x and y. Now carefully watch the third step. Third step is going to be a perpendicular bisector. So one perpendicular bisector between, not perpendicular bisector, I am sorry. The third step is angle bisector for x and y. This is an angle bisector. There is another angle bisector on the right side. Both the points are joining, name it as vertex A. So now out of three vertices A, B and C, we have got one vertex. So this is the third step. Correct? So angle bisector for x, angle bisector for y, that is LXY and MYX, both are joining at a point called A. Now the fourth step is perpendicular bisector for AX and AY. From A, from X, join both PQ, and this PQ will intersect XY and AX at D and B. Now we have got the second vertex. B is the second vertex. D we will know when we go to the next page what is the reason, or in this page itself I will explain what is the reason. Similarly, perpendicular bisector for AY. From Y, from A dot join RS, E and C. So we have got the third vertex. So what did we do? First we drew a line XY, then we drew the angles at X and Y, given angles, then we drew angle bisector for both these angles, and that intersection we got one vertex A. Then we drew perpendicular bisector for these lines XA and YA. These two are intersecting XY at two vertices B and C. Now join the triangle, join AB, BC and CA. Now this is the triangle we want. I will also now explain the proof. So in the next page you will have steps, in the following page you will have the proof. We will see the proof here itself because it is easy. You know already if there is a perpendicular bisector, what we will get? I am going to pause for a few seconds, pause the video, note down in your notebook what you will get if there is a perpendicular bisector, then check whether what I am telling and what you have written are correct. Yes, we will continue. Since XDAB, see this, XDB, ADB, these two are congruent triangles. The reason is, what is the reason? So this is a perpendicular bisector, BP, QB, TP is a perpendicular bisector. So BD is a common line, XD equal to AD and XDB equal to ADB. So these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, okay, in this page I am showing. Okay, fine, very good. So these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, XD equal to AD we know. Then this angle also XDB equal to ADB. Therefore, triangle XDB equal to A congruent to ADB. Because of that, what happens? You will see here this XB, AB. These two are CPCT. See? Similarly, this angle you see here X and B. I will show with the color. See the red color? Yes. Now what happens? DXB and DAB. These two angles are equal. So now what happens? XB equal to AB. Right? That you remember now. And similarly, angle DXB equal to angle DAB. Now you see this angle. Which angle? Angle ABC. This is nothing but you have produced, let us see a triangle XAB, in that B is produced. So this is an exterior angle, right? I will show in a different color again. This exterior angle is equal to two opposite angles, that is DXB and DAB. But DXB equal to DAB already I have shown in the red angle. Therefore, this angle ABC equal to DXB into 2. What is DXB into 2? It is nothing but AXB into 2, which is angle bisector of LXB. That means DXB into 2 equal to LXB, but DXB into 2 is also equal to ABC. So therefore what happens? LXB equal to 60 degrees, ABC equal to 60 degrees. Therefore we are getting, I am drawing this also 60 degrees. So now what we have got? Two things we have got. One is we have got XB equal to AB, ABC equal to 60 degrees. In the same way, we will be able to prove on the right side. That is, here if you take the same triangles, you can take AEC, YEC, you will get same thing. This angle AC equal to CY, and similarly angle ACB equal to 45 degrees. So now what happens? The angles are same. We have already got two angles. Angle B we have got, angle C we have got. Now let us see the perimeter. XB equal to AB, CY equal to AC. Therefore, XB plus BC plus CY. What is XB? XB, BC, CY. Together it is equal to XY because it is falling on the same line. Therefore, XB equal to AB, YC equal to AC. Therefore, AB, BC, CA equal to 11 centimeters. So we have got it. We have got the triangle. That is the proof. This which you will see in the next two pages. So I have shown here how we have drawn this. I think we will go to the next page. So now what you can do? We'll go to the next page. I'll explain to you. Okay. Now check in your notebook after constructing the triangle whether angle A equal to 75 degrees. It is 180 minus 60 minus 45, and the lengths of AB you can measure physically, AB plus BC plus CA, whether it is equal to 11 centimeters. And then you will know that yes, the triangle what we wanted, we have got it. So these are the 5 steps which I have explained to you. You can now pause the video, note down these 5 steps and go to the first page of the construction to understand whether it is correct or not, whether you understood or not. You can pause the video. Meanwhile, I will move forward. And this page is the proof. So there are 4 pages, 2 pages of construction, 2 pages of writing. So this 3rd page and 4th page you note down in your paper, in your notebook, and then you can cross check. Again you can play the video and see whether you understood as per the steps given here, steps and proof given here. This is one more triangle. Here given one base angle B equal to 22.5 degrees, top angle equal to 37.5 degrees. I told no, just to confuse you, sometimes the question will be like this. So if top angle is 37.5 degrees, we can calculate angle C, that is 3rd angle, that is one more base angle, 180 minus 22.5 minus 37.5, we will get 120 degrees. So this is exactly same. The construction is same. I have not shown the steps here, so that because you understand. So you again follow the same steps what you have noted and draw this triangle. I am giving only one point here. That points I am giving, point number 1, to show where all you should start, because 22.5 degrees may be a little difficult for you, although you have already there was an exercise, you would have done it. This is point number 1, point number 2. So from point 1 you take the same x to point 1, whatever is the distance, same distance you make an arc. From 2 you mark same distance, mark arc 3. Between 2 and 3 you make the perpendicular, the angle bisector 4. Then the point comes below that, x to 4, there is a point here, that is this point. From this point to 1 you draw a perpendicular bisector, that is 5, not perpendicular, sorry, I am again taking angle bisector 5. So what is that? 45 degrees. Then I am marking one more point here, this point, and between that point and 1 you get another angle bisector, that is 6. What is this? Now x to 6, xl is 22.5 degrees. 120 degrees you know easily. So you can draw y to c, you make a semicircle like this. From this point draw the same distance 1, from this point same radius, this point. So this is 60, this is 120, in between 60 degree angle bisector you have to take further 120. So this angle bisector here, if you see, this will be 11.25 degrees. So everything else is same. So from this we are able to prove that even if the angle is more than 90 degrees, we can construct a triangle given two angles and a perimeter. So there is no restriction in this, no limitation in this. So the steps also I have given here. You can note down the points, steps, and then move forward. If you have doubt, you can go back to the previous page, but you will be able to construct just by seeing these steps. So in this video, we have drawn one more triangle. We drew one more triangle given two base angles and a perimeter through geometric constructions. In the next video, we will summarize the entire chapter. Exercise. 4 questions are there. Pause the video and note down and then play. 5, 6. So this is a third example. So we have seen one example, we have seen two examples. Second example, more than 90 degrees. Here the third example, third question, that is exercise, is exactly 90 degrees 1. So you will be able to understand by constructing all these 3 triangles, you will understand very clearly how to construct triangle where 2 base angles and 1 perimeter is given. That's all for this video. Thank you.